Blah, y'all already know what it is. Your boy Yaakov, what it do? The outlet to reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago. What up? This is the place where you want to hide from your drama or maybe hide from your baby mama. Aha, just kidding. Y si tú quieres cambiar tu vida, if you want to change your life, then subscribe. Ching. And by the way, guys, I just published a book out on Amazon called Shabbat in Chicago. It's about an audacious single mom who opens her heart and home to 5 adopted kids while embracing her Latino culture while being Jewish. And today we have a very special guest who is one of the biggest streamers in Las Vegas, the one and only Jonny. Woo!
Yo, what's up? How you guys doing?
What's up, my brother?
Bro, nothing much, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. You don't understand, man. You've been the hardest guy to get, so I'm happy you made time for me. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for giving me this opportunity to even be on one. This is actually my first.
I'm honored. I'm honored, brother.
Yeah.
That's what's
I
up.
really appreciate it.
Anytime, brother. So look, I want to share the fans how we first met. So, ladies and gentlemen, my boy Jonny was like blowing up on TikTok. I saw his videos so many times in so many platforms. It was crazy about like, yo, I want to do an event to get all these, content creators together, like a meetup. And before we get to his big event, right, that he's been promoting, he said, hey, let's do a little live stream together at Town Square. I was like, yo, brother, I'm in. So I messaged him, right? And I'm like thinking like maybe he's not going to answer because he's too popular. He finally messaged me and I got excited. I was like, oh, he replied. You know what I'm saying? So I show up, right? And I'm trying to find him. He's like, bro, I'm by the H&M, like the parking lot. I was like, cool. I said, look, bro, I'm not lying. I'm wearing a fanny pack, but it's holding Chucky, the doll. And you didn't respond to it, so I'm like, damn, maybe he's not gonna find me. It's kind of hard to find the doll. And so when you came with Angel, I was like, okay, cool. He found me. So we got together. It was a bunch of us. I'm not lying. Maybe like I forgot how many people, but it was.
I said like eight, nine.
Okay. All right, 8, 9,
somewhere around there.
But here's the best part that you did. I like when we're sitting down on the bench or in the table. You said to everybody, "Tell us your name, how long you've been streaming, or if you do content, and who's the biggest collab you've ever done, like streaming wise or YouTuber." And I kind of like that because it broke the ice. It gave a chance everyone to, share what they're about. And then you said, if you have an idea we can implement in the live stream, let me know and let's share some ideas. So that was cool. And I'm going to be honest, brother. I love how you set it up, get everybody together. I think you made it really fun. And it was funny we got kicked out, but that was pretty funny.
that was, it actually happened today. And the weird thing, too, is I've talked to Town Square Security about streaming there because it's one of the main places that's good to stream at, and they said everything's fine, and they always tell me everything's fine, just no professional cameras. But today, one of the security guards were escorting me out, making sure I was just out there, like I didn't cause no problems. It was weird, bro. It was a weird like interaction, but I mean, I'm a respectful person, so I'm not gonna like do nothing crazy, just leave, simple like that.
Right. And the cool thing too is that one of your homies, he kind of picked out like your outfit, what to wear, right? That was pretty cool. You got to, put the boots on and the jersey. That was pretty dope.
I have a picture here. I'm gonna show you so you can show. You want to see it, everyone? This was a crazy outfit right here.
Yeah.
Those boots were 3 pounds each.
Man, I'm telling you, man, that was popping. It was popping. And the cool part, too, is that after that, there was 2 girls that you were spinning game. I saw you. You're like, yeah, this is my boy moment to shine.
Oh, my gosh. You know what's crazy? They were actually they were watching my stream.
Whoa.
there. Yeah. So they were watching my stream, and yeah, basically, you know, and then like I was lucky, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to shoot my shot. And then you could go ahead and say what happened right as I was shooting my shot.
That's when the security came in. Hey, what are you guys filming? And he goes, "Oh, I'm celebrating my birthday." And then they're like, "All right, finish your video, and then y'all gotta go."
See,
What?
they were cool. That's security.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were cool people. The funny part is when we left Town Square, you're like, you told everybody, let's go to Bellagio. So we
Uh-huh.
head up to Bellagio, and guess who doesn't show up to Bellagio? The one and only Johnny. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
look, I could explain myself. So basically, on the way there, I had gotten someone in the chat say, "Yo, pull up to Treasure Island." So I actually pulled up to Treasure Island, and it was actually someone who came to also like be on the stream who saved me a parking spot at Treasure Island. So I thought like that was one of us that was with us, but it was actually another. It was someone else. So they saved me a parking spot, and from there, you know, we had to walk like 20 minutes to y'all, and it was. I don't know. I thought we were at Treasure Island, so I thought plans got changed.
But I'm gonna be honest, we all got sad, man. When we pulled up, it was like five of us in our cars. And they're like, "Hey, you with Johnny?" He ain't answering. And then we hit up your boy with the afro,
Yeah,
and
DJ.
no answer. They're like, we called him, text him. They're like, maybe he don't got Wi-Fi, but it's not going through. And we're like, damn. So he left us for the two girls. We're like, wow,
Imagine,
like
bro.
that. Yes,
I probably
yes.
would have. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm just playing. Nah, bro. But that's basically what happened. I guess someone had told me next time I got to be careful. I mean, they were really cool. I'm glad
Yeah.
I met them, you know. But who knows, bro? What if they try to rob me? Nah, I'm just playing, bro.
Oh man, brother. But yeah, it was a good time. I gotta be honest, it was really fun, and I appreciate you inviting me. So please do tell like what do you remember of that night, and like what made you want to do that? Like post it and invite people to come through.
So basically, you know, I actually only texted a couple people. I just scrolled and like tapped and to text us a couple people because there was a lot of people that had messaged me, and basically it's to give like, you know, a chance of people who don't know each other, and I wanted to see how people who don't know each other and really love content can do with people they've never met before. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to network with new people just because you never know if someone has an idea that you do with them. You never know, that could be the next big thing, and next thing you know, you guys are like the biggest content creators in the world. So it's always good to network with people. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I want to say. And it's never good to have an ego. Now, um one thing with me, a lot of people think I have an ego because I don't get to their message in like 20 seconds, you know. But it's really like, you know, I'm constantly like editing or doing something. You know, I'm always working for the next thing. You know, I try to help as much people, like give people tips, give people this. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's just one thing I wanted to say. But that night, you know, that night was really fun. And I see y'all as like, I don't see y'all as like, oh, random people. I see y'all as like friends now because I got to know y'all. You know, definitely got some more ideas to do. You know, I was just with DJ again, you know?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, that's what's up, brother. I really appreciate you, sharing that. And I feel like a lot of us, we feel stuck, right? Because
Mhm.
when you're streaming, you're kind of alone. If you're doing it by yourself, you kind of feel alone. You're looking up videos of how to do things. But like what you did was something I've never seen Vegas do to bring, people together with the same interest, same passion, trying to make a movement. I do want you to like dive into as well, like what got you started streaming? Because I know like your video, I saw one of your videos went viral like with this lady coming by to you. It's the funniest thing ever, bro. I couldn't stop watching it, bro. And you're like, "What you say?" But
That was crazy.
that was crazy. But
Yeah.
tell us, please, like how'd you get started? I know you met some famous people at the Bob House. You were
Uh-huh.
saying earlier. Can you share a little bit about that, like behind the scenes and every?
Uh, Originally, how I started streaming, I actually found out about streaming 1 year ago today. Actually, 1 year ago today. That's when my Twitch account was made. And what actually inspired me is that I knew streamers just because of like TikTok. Everyone's on TikTok. You know, and I actually got to meet them in real life at a UFC event in Vegas. And from there, I really got like kind of parasocial. I really wanted to know what they do with their life. You know what I'm saying? So I started watching Twitch, and then from that, it kind of evolved. I was always stuck to one niche, and it was streaming. It was always like just streaming. I didn't really care about no like other content like food. I stuck with one, and then I just kept going every day. At first, I started doing offline clips where it's like I pretend to stream, right? But I'm not actually streaming, just to build like a little like followage and base on my actual Twitch. And then from there, I started streaming every day. I had a month where I streamed every 30 days. And then I would say from there, it was just been going up. But of course, it's always going to go up. Sometimes it'll go down. It's really like how you manage to do your like stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I actually started, it's about to be a year in 3 months. So I've been streaming for since October 2024.
Well,
Say 9 months.
dang.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how much momentum you're growing. Like just seeing the people that comment in your chats, and like they're always messaging and like you're always coming out with new stuff, like the lemonade thing, and like you're.
Mhm.
I like that you don't know what to expect. That's the cool part about you. It's like you give a surprise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And yeah, giving surprises, before I used to stream like any other like streamer, just on here, you know, I would maybe play a game, watch a YouTube video. But what really changed with me is I wanted to do something different. I got very like bored because when you're a streamer, you could also be bored but have people be entertained. But I like to be having fun as well and having people have fun too. So I wanted to switch it up. So that's when I got introduced to IRL streaming, and from there, in my opinion, I feel like with IRL streaming, it could be anything. You really got to think about it. It's always good to have creative ideas because the more creative you get, the more people you'll bring. Because like, who wouldn't watch me sell a lemonade stand on the Las Vegas Strip? Someone probably has done that, but I mean, shoot, it was fun. It was definitely a fun experience. Did we make any sales? Nah, I'll be honest. We didn't sell no lemonade.
Wow. But you have fun, right? You
I
have
had
fun.
fun though. The chat had fun. You know, People who are visiting Vegas probably think this is the craziest city in the world. But hey, I mean, what could I say, bro?
Wow, that's amazing, man. I love that. I love the inspiration. So, would you say that when you stream every day, do you do like about an hour or two? Is that like your limit, or is it like 3 hours?
What's worked for me is I could stream longer, but it really depends on the segment. You know what a segment is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It really depends on the segment. Like, obviously, I want to have people entertained. I don't want to. You always got to be talking. You can't really be silent because you always want to make sure you're entertaining people. And I would love to stream longer, but the only thing that would be stopping me is, not having segments long enough. I could stretch it and like make them longer, but you know, I like keeping it to like hour, 2 hours. Just give people like a little bit of like just like a little like episode,
Mm.
nothing too crazy. But one thing I would give a tip for smaller streamers that are just starting out is literally you could stream for 1 to 2 hours. You don't have to stream for 8 hours a day, because you could get all your clips in 1 to 2 hours. Because that's actually what I did when I started streaming. I only streamed for 1 to 2 hours, got the clips, edit them, post it straight to TikTok, boom, repeat, you know.
That's dope. That's dope. And tell us, please. I know you have this big event coming up. If you could share about it, this is huge. I'm really excited. I'm sad I can't make it, brother.
Uh
Good thing I told you ahead of time. But I got a little sad. But if you could share why people should come in, like I know it's gonna be popping. Please tell us the details.
okay, so the event is actually in 1 week from now. And basically, it's going to be on Friday 25th, a water balloon fight at Mesa Park. I think it would be good for like any kind of content creators, no matter if you're big or small. I think it's just good because like it's really more focused on Las Vegas. You know, being there is just straight content. I'm gonna be honest, because it's a water balloon fight. We'll have other like mini stuff, of course, but I think it's also really good because right now I think people don't know each other. Like people don't know. Other people have told me they didn't know that there was this many people that do content in Las Vegas. Me personally, I only knew 3 people. Now I know several. Like I know a lot. There's big names out there that I didn't even know lived in Las Vegas, and that's good. I think everyone should just come, get together. One thing is good is I'm going to have people actually make random teams with random people. So it's good. Like, being with random people, you never know. I mean, shoot, hopefully they don't hate each other. That's all I'm like scared about.
Yeah, or maybe they might find their true love. You never know. Like they
Oh
find
yeah, that too.
somebody. Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but it will be a water balloon fight, and I just think it'll be fun. Now for the streamers, this was gonna happen. If you do have a water balloon, I mean a waterproof phone case, like the little ones that you put your phone in,
Yeah.
I highly recommend you use that. If not, we'll just have a off limited area, and hopefully no one throws water balloons in that area where all the cameras are and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but like if they obviously have like phones, oh shit, they're waterproof. Nothing really is gonna happen, so it also be good. But hey, just to be safe, have your cameraman in the off areas of water. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. No,
Yeah.
that's what's up, man. I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see your event. I know it's gonna be popping, brother, for sure. I think it's gonna be a
Yeah.
big crew, a big crowd. One of my last questions I want to ask you, right, before we wrap up, fam, if you could tell us like who is your three top streamers of all time, and who would you want to collab, and
Mhm.
what would be the segment that you would like to do with them?
Okay, so my top three streamers right now. This is a hard one. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to put Marlon up there.
Okay.
Marlon, he did when he was going up, his IRL streams. They inspired me. Uh, when he was IRL streaming, that's actually when I started. I got full inspiration holding my own phone doing random stuff. My second one would have to be. Hold on, I'm looking through the list right now. Of who's live? Probably Blackboy Max. Blackboy Max, he's very like creative with the stuff he does, and he a one of one dude for real. And then my third, I have to go with probably Jason the Wing. All the girl content he does. A lot of people do say I look like him. I don't really see it no more. Not anymore. My hair is blonde, not blonde no more. But what was the other one you had? You said my what I would collab with and what I'll do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So from those three, you just said who would you collab with, right? And what would be the segment about? Like, what would you do for the live stream? And you only have one day to do this, and that's it.
One day. Okay. That's a hard one. I'm not gonna lie. I do really want to do like something with Marlon, where he probably could help me, get a date. Cause I did get, this was my second time ever getting stood up. My second time ever getting a date, I got stood up twice.
No way.
Yeah, I got stood up today. But probably Marlon. I just feel like the IRL content he does, it is very like unique. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with like all the Phase boys. I would probably want to do like maybe an event or something creative. I have a lot of ideas in mind that will have people looking like, damn, how did he come up with this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really have like a idea. I feel like it's more like I could do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Could be
Yeah.
anything.
Okay, okay. Hey Marlon, if you listen to this, please, reach out to my boy. Let's make this happen. Now I do want to say something, fam. This is interesting. A topic that you just gave me was being stood up. I'm gonna be honest, fam. I've been stood up twice too.
For real.
Yeah, yeah. One in Chicago and one in Vegas. And I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. The girl told me, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be there. I had everything set up. Greek restaurant. It was a nice spot. Actually, an Italian spot. And I get there, fam. And she's like, yeah, yeah, I'm on my way. Fam, I'm there, bro. I'm looking fresh. Got some new kicks, like some new Air Force Ones, all
Uh
white. And man, and the waiter's like, yo, is your day coming? I go, yeah, yeah, I think she's almost here. And she didn't show up, fam. The lady felt so bad, the
damn.
waitress, that she gave me like anything I ordered, she didn't charge me. She said, don't worry about it. Yeah, she's like, it's on me. I was like, damn, you so sweet. Like, let me give you a tip at least.
Wait. I gotta think. What if I went to a restaurant and pretend I got stood up so they could give me free food?
Hey, hey, that could be a video, fam. Yeah.
Nah,
Brother,
that would be
brother.
funny. But damn, bro.
Yeah.
See, mine is more like the okay, and this is for like if my community sees this. When I say I got stood up, that really means those times are last minute plans. I have the girls, scheduled for the time, but they always like I probably get unlucky because there's always a time where people are last minute and say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry," and I really like. I'm gonna be honest, like it's cool, but that can't be happening. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's hard when it's like already posted out there. Now I have like a handful of people ready to see this, and they'll it'll kind of be like messed up if I don't give them what they want. They can't see it, so it's like damn. Now the plan's kind of messed up, but it's all cool. It's nothing crazy, but still got a plan done. Went out on a date with her older brother instead. Yep.
Man, it sucks, bro. But look, I gotta be honest. So this is something I learned. This is a new technique I'm gonna share with you, fam.
Let
So
me hear
now
it.
I don't tell girls you want to come out, let's say to this place. I don't say that no more, fam. I got the secret two words.
What?
I'm gonna say. I always say this, and it never fails. I say I'm gonna be at this spot. Come through if you want to have fun. That's it. I don't ask them, do you want to come? Because that way, if she don't show up, I'm still gonna have a good time, and I'm still gonna have fun.
Mm,
You feel what I'm saying? I learned that from
okay.
psychology, so I applied it. I started changing my words, and fam, I'm not lying. Now I haven't been stood up. Those are the three words I be using. And you ready for this? You're gonna love this part.
What? Let me hear it.
The anytime, and I'm gonna be real, this is 2025. There is no excuse for any woman to say they can't make it. I can't find my keys. I can't find my wallet and all that bullshit. Excuse my French, all that BS. Because at the end of the day, if I was Tom Brady, would you think they're gonna say, "Oh, I can't make it"? And if I hit them up
Mm.
like, "Hey, I'm gonna be there at 9 p.m.," they're gonna say, "Hey, I'll be right there." Come on, brother. Come on.
Oh, they will be there
Yeah.
sharp.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And then you're gonna love this quote. This is my favorite quote. You ready for this?
Yep.
I just did a TikTok video about this. So my quote is rejection is God's protection.
Damn.
So maybe it's a good thing she didn't show up because she could have been a cuckoo head, or she just got out from some crazy place, or she's toxic, and you just dodge a bullet, fam. That's how you gotta look at it. It's not for you.
Okay. I see it. I see it. No, that really changes a lot of things, you know. Um, but damn, that was gonna be my ball, bro. I'm gonna be honest. She looked good. I'm gonna keep it a buck, but you know, it was strictly for content. But you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's more than just the content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, brother.
She did look good. No, I'm not mad though. But the first time I got stood up, okay, I'll be honest. I had paid her to DM my stream.
For real.
That was the worst decision I ever
Oh
made.
my gosh,
And
brother.
basically I got scammed right there. That and now like I live with getting trolled because I paid her $20 and she blocked me. She never got such.
Whoa.
$20 though? Really? It's crazy.
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy, fam. Yeah, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. So I've changed my game now. You know, I'm a little OG, as you already know, but
Mm.
I changed my game now. So now, when I go out to the grocery store, anywhere, bro, I'm spitting game. My goal, something I
Everywhere?
everywhere, bro. You know what they call this? You're gonna love this. They call this cardio. So anytime you flirt with girls, that's called cardio. If you don't
Cardio.
use it, then you start using your doubts. You're like, damn, she's too pretty. I'm afraid to talk to her, or she might not like how I look. Then you already failed the battle. So my thing is, the first thing I say to her, like it could be anything. I'll give you an example. It just happened to me. I was at the grocery store at Sprouts. This girl so beautiful. She's from Guam. Beautiful. Like she was.
Oh, that's where I'm from.
Oh, for real? Oh,
Yeah.
brother, she was bad, brother. So that means you got good DNA, brother, because she was a baddie. So she was like in the by the register, and she got a bunch of groceries. And look at this. I just improv. I said, "Damn, girl, I looks like you eating healthy. What we cooking tonight?" And she looks at me like, I'm actually gonna make some pasta and chicken. I said, you know what you're missing with the whole thing? She's like, what? You need some wine. And she's like, man, that's a good idea. She actually went back to grab a bottle of wine,
Uh-huh.
came through. She's like, damn, that's pretty dope. I said, why are you celebrating? Like, did you like get promoted or what's going on? She's like, yeah, I just got accepted to this medical school. So I'm trying to be a doctor. I say, man, that's perfect, girl. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm having problems with my heart. She's like, what's wrong? I said, it's been broken.
Yo,
Dude,
bro.
I made her cracked up so bad that she gave me her number, and bro, it was priceless, bro. And that's what I'm saying. That's cardio right there.
You got game, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. Damn.
Yeah, brother, I'm telling you. So your goal, this is how you should think. Every week, you should have at least 7 to 8 girls' numbers or Instagram by the end of the week. Because I'll tell you why. 8 out of those, or let's say 10 out of those women, 2 out of 8 or 2 out of 10 will respond back to you and will actually show up to the date. So you have a higher
Mm.
probability. That's how you got to think about it. It's like a
So should I get 7 Instagrams, ask every single one to meet me at this restaurant and see who really pulls up?
you could do that. That's a big risk because if they all show up, bro, that shit
Yo,
funny.
if they all show up, bro.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Shit.
You got to do it like this. You got to try to see which one's actually responding first, right? And
Mm.
then be like, "Hey, I'm going to be at this spot, pull up." I would say if 3 of them have been consistent with you like messaging, then leave it up to them. See who shows up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
But if
Damn.
yeah, brother, I'm telling you, it's gonna change your whole perspective, brother. I'm showing you this is how you say this. This is Chicago. This is how we roll. But it's almost the same system, fam. Almost the same. But look, it looks like Zoom about to kick me out. So real quick, um, guys, this is the outlet to reality. The hold this podcast in Vegas and Chicago every Tuesday. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ching. Y'all know where to find me. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, The Outlet to Reality. My Snapchat, Take One Pass It, and my TikTok is at Yaakov28. And brother Johnny, where can my fans find you?
Um, so don't be my name, uh, Johnny Punani on all platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hey, brother, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for giving me an opportunity on this.
Of course, bro. Of course. Your family, bro. Your family.